Hello, I hope that you are happy, healthy, and sane today. My name is Siobhan Shepherd, and I am here to share simple plant-based recipes. Thank you to all of my new subscribers, all of the subscribers that are gonna be subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate you in advance. And today I'm gonna share with you my recipe of my homemade yogurt, non-dairy, of course. Right? Very filling, so good for you. And there's so many different things that you can do with this yogurt. Okay, the ingredients. Let's start with our ingredients. First, we're going to need our young coconut. We have plenty to choose from, okay? I go coconut crazy. So what we're doing is we're actually prepping for this week. So we have our young coconuts open, ready to go. I'm also gonna show you in the video how to open them up and what instrument to use. We also have soaked our almonds overnight in some fresh spring water. Okay, so because what we're gonna do is we're gonna peel these almonds, and we're going to take a handful of these almonds, one or two, just depending on how much you plan on making for the week. And we're gonna put this in the blender. So we're gonna use fresh peeled almonds as our ingredients. We're gonna use the actual coconut meat from the coconut, right? And we're gonna use the actual coconut water that's contained inside of the coconut. We're gonna mix all of that together and we're gonna blend, and ta-da! That's how you're going to make your own homemade yogurt. It is so simple and so easy. It's so nutritious and it's so good for you. And I hope that you love it just as much as I do. All right, let's get started. I want to talk about a lot of the health benefits of your young coconut meat, okay? It is I'm telling you, it is so very powerful, okay? All right? Look at this, look at this, look at this. It's all medicinal. It's so medicinal, okay? Let's talk about the benefits. It's so many. I just want to so that you could just absorb this into your brain, okay? This is why we're doing what we're doing, right? It's not labor intensive at all, right? Once you get into the groove of it, it's gonna be like nothing to you. It's gonna be second nature. So I really wanna encourage you to get into the young coconut and to be able to experience its medicinal properties as I do. It's high in fat. It keeps you full. So just kind of beware. You may kind of add a couple of pounds if you don't balance out how much you're eating of it. But it's so good for you. Oh my goodness. If you want to take a break from it, take a break. But let's talk about some of the benefits. Energy boost, pre and post exercise, okay? Give you that oomph that you need to get going. All right. Rich in minerals. So many minerals, okay? Selenium, phosphorus, potassium, thyroid and brain. It's going to protect the cells, all right? It's going to help form strong teeth and bones, because as we get older, right, our bones tend to get a little weaker. So we want to use something that's natural, right, that we could use. right? In our smoothies. We're gonna create a nice yogurt, right? Also, it helps maintain fluid levels inside of the cells. This is just the coolest thing. It is all from the coconut meat, okay? Also, MCT, medium chain triglycerides, rich in fiber for digestion. All right, so we got selenium, phosphorus, potassium, just some of the minerals. It has antioxidant properties. And of course, we know the polyphenols that help protect the cells from damage by producing or reducing free radicals, right? Heart healthy. It's gonna manage your cholesterol, and nutrients like copper support your heart health. Weight management is gonna promote fats when replacing other fats, because these are our healthy fats that we're replacing. So we're trying to feel nice and full, and the coconut meat is going to make you feel so full. Oh my goodness, it's so, so good. The other minerals I want to mention to you is copper, iron, zinc, okay? Brain, bone, and immune. So as we get older, we're starting to forget things and have memory loss. This is going to strengthen up our brain cells, because we have to strengthen up our brain just like we have any other muscle in our body. Our brain has to be strengthened as well. So what are we going to be doing naturally that's going to help protect the brain? We're going to make sure that we're consuming this raw coconut meat, okay? So I wanted to just talk about all of the benefits, and it's so many more benefits that I can't even consume in one video, but it's so exciting, and I love the coconut meat so, so much. So let's get back to the yogurt, okay? From here, we're gonna go ahead and get our coconut meat cleaned up, okay? So I am just using a big spoon to scrape out the coconut meat out of the coconut, and I put a bowl of spring water, and I placed the coconut meat inside of the bowl to get it cleaned off, because sometimes you'll find a little bit of husk, from the coconut itself inside of the coconut. So you want to make sure that it's thoroughly clean, okay? we've got our almonds cleaned up. All of the skin is off of the almonds, right? We have our coconut meat all cleaned up, right? Ready to go, ready to be blended. So you could take some of this raw coconut meat and you could actually freeze it and put it in smoothies. Okay, I do that all the time. So I'm not gonna use all of the coconut meat to blend and create a yogurt. I'm just gonna maybe just use half, and the other half I'm just gonna freeze and put in smoothies throughout the week. So this is gonna last you all week. So let's get to blending. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a handful of the almonds, okay? Take a handful, let's do 2 handfuls, all right? Because we have lots of coconut meat, all right? And what I want you to do is, I want you to take all of the coconut water that we used, okay? I want you to grab like a little strainer because we want to make sure that none of the husk inside of the coconut gets into our blend, right? So we use a little bit of a strainer, all right? We're not gonna use too terribly much. Well, we can because we have lots of coconut meat, okay? So I would suggest you just kind of add a little bit of the coconut water at a time, right? Depending on how much coconut meat you have and how much almonds you have. So we're gonna drop the clean coconut meat inside of your blender, all right? This is gonna be delicious, as much as we can, like half, like I said, right? And then we're gonna get to blending, all right? It's going to be delicious. You'll thank me later. All right, let's get to blending. Look at this creamy texture here. Oh, this is perfect. Look, this is perfect, okay? Let's move this out of the way. Let's move this out of the way. We blended it to perfection. I want you to be able to see this, all right? So you have made your homemade yogurt for the week, okay? Now what's gonna happen here is once you put it in the refrigerator, it's gonna thicken up just a bit, okay? So I don't want you to make it so too terribly thick, okay? Because it's gonna thicken up, all right? And I don't want you to waste this out of the blender because, let's taste that. Yum, yum, yum. Don't waste it off the spoon either. I want you to add some blueberries, okay? And you're gonna use your coconut water, right? And we're gonna make a nice blueberry smoothie. That's next, okay? So that's what we're gonna be doing next. So I wanted to share this recipe with you, okay? It is delicious, it's non-dairy, it has so many medicinal purposes, okay? You're going to enjoy this. Seal it tightly, put it in your refrigerator. You're gonna mix it with smoothies. You're gonna make your own parfait. I have a video of me making the parfait as well. So click on the videos of me making the parfaits, all right? Put this in the refrigerator, get it nice and cool, all right? And add all of your favorite fruits that are in season. Delicious. You're going to, I'm telling you, you would never go to the store again and purchase that yogurt in the store once you have made your own coconut almond yogurt. It is so delicious. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing. Please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate you. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. I want you to be good to you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.